Marilyn Monroe.
Well, you know, they ask you questions like, well, just an example, what do you wear to bed? Do you wear a pajama top, the bottoms of the pajamas, a nightgown, or... So I say Chanel number 5. Because it's the truth. And yet I don't want to say nude, but it's the truth.
Hi everyone, and welcome to My 2 Cents, where I discuss 2 perfumes in my collection. I am delighted to share with you 2 of my favourite fragrances. Chanel number 5 by Chanel and Jadore by Christian Dior. So let's discuss Chanel number 5. A beautiful fragrance created by Gabrielle Chanel. This is the Dressed in Red edition. It's a limited edition for collectors or lovers of red bottles or lovers of Chanel number 5. It's absolutely stunning. Chanel number 5 was created in 1921 by a famous perfumer, Russian-born Ernest Beau, designed by the late, great, iconic Gabrielle Chanel, affectionately known as Coco Chanel. It's been argued that when Ernest Beau presented Madame Chanel with his perfume samples, she chose the 5th one, leading to this iconic fragrance being named number 5. Madame Chanel reached out to master perfumer Ernest Beau because she wanted to create a one-of-a-kind scent. She wanted this perfume to reflect her personality and her style, but she also wanted it to reflect the complexities and sensuality of the modern woman. And boy, did she hit the nail on the head. It's beautiful. Gorgeous Chanel number 5. Madame Chanel had a taste for the finer things in life. I mean, my girl had exquisite, expensive taste, okay? And that reflects in the fragrance itself. Chanel used the most luxurious raw ingredients found in the world. This is a floral aldehyde perfume. It's just a multifaceted floral fragrance. And it is so addictive. Love it. Absolutely love it. The notes that are included in Chanel number 5 are ylang ylang, neroli, peach, bergamot, aldehydes, fresh jasmine, lily of the valley, iris, the May rose. In the base notes, there's a deep blend of sandalwood, vetiver, moss, patchouli, and bourbon vanilla. One of the ingredients used to make Chanel number 5 is the May rose. That only blooms for 3 weeks a year. So, I mean, that just makes this perfume so unique. Can you imagine the pressure in those 3 weeks? The ylang ylang used in Chanel number 5 is harvested from Mayotte and Madagascar. And the jasmine is selected from the world's perfume capital, Grasse, in France. Coco Chanel was one of the most powerful women in the world of fashion. Fashion designer Coco Chanel was born Gabrielle Chanel on the 19th of August 1883 in Saumur, France. Chanel had a difficult childhood because at the age of 12 her mother died. Her father was a poor peddler and decided to place her into an orphanage. In her early years, Gabrielle Chanel was a cabaret singer, and they say that's where she acquired her nickname Coco. She sang to music, and one of the famous songs was Coco Rico, and another Kui Kui A Vous Coco. However, Chanel insists that her father gave her the nickname Coco. There is so much history about Coco Chanel. She is a woman to be admired. Her work ethic is fantastic. I mean, she gave us the world's first designer perfume. Chanel No. 5 marked its place in history when the iconic Hollywood star Marilyn Monroe was asked in an interview what she wore to bed. I mean, that's quite cheeky anyway, isn't it? But she answered. She said just a few drops of Chanel No. 5. That's it. Coco Chanel lived in a hotel for 30 years of her life. She lived quite a solitary life in her twilight years. She would spend most of her days in the apartment and spend the evenings at the Ritz. But you know, when Chanel left the hotel, an employee would be called to spray the staircase to prepare for her arrival. Yes, Chanel, I love it. Coco Chanel died aged 88 on the 10th of January 1971 in a luxury room in the Hotel Ritz in front of her globally famous fashion house, Chanel. Coco Chanel was buried in Switzerland, but her legacy lives on and on and on. Jadore by Christian Dior. This is a beautiful floral fruity perfume. Eau de parfum. Absolutely sexy, sensual, and just captivating in every way. This truly is a luminous, glamorous, opulent fragrance that just captures modern femininity. In my opinion, it is absolutely sensational, very, very long lasting in the EDP. Just a perfection in perfume. The perfumer behind Jadore EDP is Khalees Becker, who produced so many fragrances for houses such as Kilian, Nina Ricci, Marc Jacobs, and so on. The notes that stand out to me the most in this beautiful fragrance: pear, rose, mandarin, and musk. Such a beautiful, beautiful blend. The design of this bottle is reminiscent of a vessel created in Greek pottery called an amphora, which was used for storage or gifted as prizes. But to me, the neck of Jadore reminds me of women from the Padoung tribe, an ancient tribe, where the women wrap coils of brass around their neck, which gives them an elongated appearance. These women start to wear these coils from a very young age, and they proudly showcase their necks. People travel from all over the world to see this ancient tribe and the beauty of the gold and brass wrapped with this kind of elongated, stretched, quite unbelievable look, to preserve the pride of beauty from such an ancient tribe. Christian Dior was a world-renowned fashion designer, a French fashion designer, just as Coco Chanel was. But there was a little bit of beef between them. Chanel once said that Dior doesn't dress women, he upholsters them. I mean, I'm not Team Chanel or Team Dior, I am both. I respect them equally, and they both know how to dress women. I am so impressed with Chanel's designs and Dior, and I just feel that they captivate femininity. I always feel fantastic wearing a Dior perfume or Chanel. Just equally magical in every single way. It has been my pleasure to talk about these two fragrances, Chanel No. 5 Eau de Parfum and Jadore by Christian Dior. Just absolutely phenomenal fragrances that will always be part of my perfume collection. Now, I've given my 2 cents on these 2 fragrances. What about you? Until next time, smooches.